Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new video on realizations, where we discuss the most ideal timeline to prepare for CAT. Now I know everyone may not agree with the timeline that I'm about to share. Plus, it may not be possible for everyone to use this timeline. But stick around to find out if this timeline makes sense for you or not. Starting your CAT preparation in early May or June is not late. In fact, the 6 to 7 month timeline is the most perfect and sustainable timeline to prepare for CAT. So this 6 to 7 month number is not completely random. It's very practical, and it sits at a very sweet spot between the time you need and the other side of it, where you start taking a lot of pressure or there are chances of burnout. Now let's be clear about one thing right at the beginning. This timeline will not work for everyone. This will only work for students with decent basics, with decent fundamentals. It works for people who don't panic when they see algebra questions, people who can read passages without zoning out, or students who've seen logical reasoning questions before this. But if you're someone who's starting completely from scratch, then this timeline is not for you, because you will first need to cover the basics. You will first need to get familiar with RCs and logical reasoning, and only then you can move to full-fledged quant, VRC and LIDI preparation. And there's no shame in that. It's just that your starting point is different, so the time it will take you to prepare will be different. But if you're someone who's average and capable and feels you fit the criteria of having your basics right, then watch till the end and see how you can plan this 6 to 7 months to get the most of it. Now there are 2-3 reasons why I'm calling this 6 to 7th month timeline the perfect or the ideal timeline. First, this 6 to 7th month timeline is of course massive, but it's not something that will derail all the other areas of your life. Short timelines like 2 to 3 months, they sound very impressive on paper, and honestly I know students from my batch, they were very honest about the fact that they just prepared for 2 to 3 months, or some even just for a few weeks. But you have to realize that those students have exceptional backgrounds. They are very good in maths, very good in English, and maybe they just needed to revise or practice a few mocks. But for an average student, that kind of timeline would just mean pressure and absolute burnout. A 6 to 7 month timeline gives you enough time to prepare properly. It gives you time to learn from your mistakes, to revise multiple times, to give ample number of mocks. The second reason why this timeline fits so well is because it aligns with life. Yeah, a lot of colleges end around April, May, June, and then you can absolutely start your preparation from there. Even jobs start around this time. And third, and the most important point, is that this kind of timeline gives you enough space for 30 to 40 mocks, which you'll realize later is very crucial. Plus, this timeline is even psychologically very useful, because putting effort into anything for 6 to 7 months gets you into a very strong momentum that will be useful in the exam. But a word of caution, if you're someone who feels like 6-7 महीने chill करते आराम से पढ़ते हैं, तो नहीं हो रहा है. You have to give very consistent 6 to 7 months. Now let's break down what these 6 to 7 months would look like for a serious CAT aspirant. The first 2 months, May and June, should be like a reality check. This is where you slow down and build your actual plan, not panicking and directly rushing into questions. You have to plan and structure your preparation first. This is the time when you start studying quant topic by topic. If you feel RCs are weak, then you start giving more time to reading passages. And after about 4 to 5 weeks of your preparation, you should give one mock. Not to see the score, but just to humble yourself. Just to see what are your weakest and your strongest sections. And then maybe the next 2 months of your preparation will take into account कि आपको किस section में extra effort डालना है. This mock will help you target your preparation even more. Now let me briefly tell you about the sponsors of this video, which is iQuanta. Most of the IIM results are out, and iQuanta students performed exceptionally well in CAT 2025, and they've converted some very large number of seats in the B schools. 6 plus iQuanta students have already converted IIM Ahmedabad, 11 plus have converted IIM Bangalore, and 10 plus have converted IIM Calcutta. These numbers are only increasing as the stats and the waitlists are getting confirmed. A total of 580 plus students from iQuanta got 99 plus percentile, which just speaks hugely of itself. iQuanta has a course that covers the entire CAT syllabus in 6 months, which is already live, and you can check it out. This has regular live classes from faculties like Amit Pachmita sir, Shubhana ma'am and Raj sir, covering all concepts from basic to advanced level. As the syllabus progresses, students also get access to structured modules, 24/7 doubt support, CAT level mock test with AI analysis, as well as 7,500 plus practice questions. One thing that's new this year is the one-on-one mentorship feature, where students can directly interact with CAT toppers and IM mentors for guidance on doubts and moral support. They've also launched a new app where all their classes, practice problems, doubt solving, all can happen at one place. If you want to know more about this iQuanta batch or check out their other free resources and materials as well as their CAT preparation groups, then I'm linking the comment in the description of the video as well as the first comment. So go explore if you're interested. The next 2 months, July and August, is where you build and you integrate your entire preparation. Because now comes the time where you're not just covering the syllabus, but you also solve practicing more and more problems. And even in the later half, you start giving sectional mocks. आपने जो structured preparation plan बनाया है, उसके साथ साथ whenever you get some extra time, you just take one sectional mock from any section and give a honest effort to it. You can start VRC and sectional mocks much before because they don't require a fixed kind of syllabus. आप जैसे जैसे solve करते जा रहे हो, you will be able to take on more and more VRC and LRDI problems. But quant sectional mocks में इस टाइम तक भी आपको अच्छा स्कोर नहीं आएगा, and that is okay because अभी तक आपका पूरा quant syllabus खत्म ही नहीं हुआ है. जब भी आप मॉक शुरू कर रहे हैं, बीट सेक्शनल मॉक और फुल लेंथ मॉक. सेक्शनल तो लाइक आई सेड यू कैन स्टार्ट इन जुलाई एंड अगस्त इटसेल्फ, बट इवन इफ लेट्स से टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ अगस्त आपने 1-2 फुल लेंथ मॉक भी देना शुरू कर दिया है, दैट डज नॉट मीन एनीथिंग इफ यू आर नॉट analyzing that mock, if you're not putting just as much time it took you to give the mock to analyze the mock. Where did I go wrong? Was it a thinking issue or the fact that I forgot the formula? Did I misread the question? Did I just forget the concept? क्या हो रहा है, किस वजह से गलती हो रही है? Then comes September and August, which will be your full top performance mode. Because this is the phase where you'll start moving towards 100% completion of the syllabus. Even if you're not reaching to 100% completion, it's okay. You're not doomed, you're just late. And therefore your preparation strategy will need to adjust. And this is also the time when you will clearly start to see patterns in your mock attempts. What is it that you always mess up under pressure? What kind of VARC questions are you getting right? And what are the questions that you almost always get wrong? Do you over attempt or under attempt in quant? And all these patterns and data is actually gold. Because once you see the patterns, you can work on them and you can fix them. इस टाइम अराउंड आपको ये भी समझ आने लगेगा that you don't have to run behind the quantity but the quality, which means accuracy. And that will force you to select those questions where your probability of getting them right is much higher. And finally, the last month of your preparation, which is November. This is the time where you'll have to stay calm and composed and just revise and mocks. The very last week has to be different. That has to be much more calm and not many mocks, but just revision and consolidation. November is the time when you bring out all the data that you've collected over your preparation and start realizing आपको सबसे ज़्यादा क्या रिवाइज करने की ज़रूरत है. This is where you will use your formula booklet the most. And this is the time जब आपको ये 3 गलती नहीं करनी है. Don't start new topics जो आपने पहले कभी नहीं देखा है. Don't change your mock attempting strategy, and please don't compare your mock score with others. Now, since mocks are so important, and as I said, basis the strategy, आपको August, September से mocks देने शुरू कर देने हैं. So I just wanted to share some really useful tips that had worked for me to get the most of the mocks that you're giving. Make sure that you're writing these mocks in a secluded environment with no distractions, no phone, no excuses, no breaks in between. अगर आप 2 घंटे बैठ रहे हैं, then it has to be exactly like the exam hall situation. Train yourself in the real environment because that's the final day you're preparing for. Now, the most important part, how to analyze the mocks. Check your section-wise percentile, calculate overall accuracy, which is the section where you are missing out the most. What are the questions that you skipped? What are the questions that you got wrong? Why did you get them wrong? Categorize these mistakes and जो unique type के questions है, unique type के mistakes है, note them down in your formula booklet. And please be honest, these silly and careless mistakes, they are not a category. They just show that you were not very focused or that you were rushing. अगर आप ये सब अच्छी तरह से करते हो तो आपकी mock attempting strategy बन जाएगी. You will know the good number of questions that you need to attempt. You will know what are the questions that you need to ignore. You will know where is it that you're weak. And this will also slowly move you away from that emotional reaction to your mock scores to a more analytical reaction to your mock scores. I hope this was helpful. The whole point of making this video was to tell you that you don't need 10 to 12 hours every day. You need 3 to 4 to 6 hours every day consistently for 6 to 7 months with focus, without distractions. And even if you do all of this, there'll still be days where you'll feel low, where you'll score low in mocks, where you'll question your decisions. But the trick is to keep going and to be consistent throughout these 6 to 7 months. That's it. I really believe that 6 to 7 months is enough for CAT preparation if you give it your all. All the best.